So, just got back from Vegas, got back from the Super Bowl. Crazy weekend, first time going to a Super Bowl. Honestly, came back super inspired. Like, the fact that I was in Vegas was probably 10 times crazier, but you realize when you go to events that actually cost a lot of money and everyone's paying to get their ass out there, there's a bunch of fucking ballers, athletes, ballers, entrepreneurs, celebrities, all the YouTubers. I saw everyone. I met Jack Dorsey, bumped into Nate Diaz, met a bunch of just successful people. And I think the minimum tickets were like 8K, 10K, something like that. But the fact that like you're getting into those situations, it opens and expands your brain and your mind. So I got back here and I'm just like, fuck, what's the game plan? What are we doing? Make some moves, because I'm down to go to every Super Bowl. Great experience. Hustle, get some cash, and these types of experiences, some people may think, oh, that's a waste of money. Fuck no. I'm realizing, yo, people are making massive moves. I expanded my immediate environment and just went into an environment that had a bunch of big dogs from all around the world coming there. So I'm ready to work. Let's do this.
For a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? We was just chilling. I was just playing her the album and like, she was like, yo, I love the record. Record is incredible. But, you know, something's different. You know what I'm saying? Something, it just ain't the same. I said, nigga, that's the point. My mama told me that this music was cool. All she ever wanted from me was to graduate from school, but I had other plans, so I been school to do. I called Food Line, had to tell them I was through. No more stocking peas and corn. I was born for a much greater purpose. Do you this service? Margie got nervous, but Thomas don't sweat. 8 years, I ain't been back yet. Lack of time on your TV sets, no radio spins. Mama asking the son, what he doing for ends? Spending weeks on the road, ma, this ain't for pretend. Unheard to the creme de la creme. Keep bouncing, on beats pouncing. Cat reflexes, had your attention when I pulled up in Lexus. Big like Texas, G's on the
Stevie's walk is, this is the definition of leg day at the squat gym right here. Don't leave walking.
Smoked. All right, so it is right around 10:30. About to get on the sales meeting. Did a podcast with the boys at 10, and today's a busy day. But basically what I want to do is break down the meetings that I have and why they're there and why they're important, like what they actually do. It's either you dress up with no hat or you go like this.
Yeah, I'm putting I have a nice little like short sleeve button up.
Imagine
later.
Jump on the sales calls. All right, Doc, get ready.
Boom. They got a vibe right there.
What kind of wins we have yesterday?
I had to close and I sent another contract out. So put this at 8.
Cool. And then what about you guys?
I've got 2 coming up today. We'll see how those go, as in scheduled for today. And then I got 1 set up tomorrow. Yeah, both are strong. Should be good ones. And then the one I set up yesterday for decompression looks good as well.
Actually, we haven't done it in a while. Let's play one of your guys' recent calls.
Hey, Dr. Mark.
Yeah.
Are you taking new patients for spinal decompression?
No. We don't do the computerized one. We do a mechanical one.
Mechanical. Okay. I don't know if I'll just be super brief, but would it be of any benefit to have?
Depends how much it costs.
What we do, we're working with 160 clinics now, totally hands-off. Patients walk through your door for treatment. Does that sound like something you'd be open to at least having a conversation around?
Could I stop real quick? Yeah. Stevie, is that an issue when you said the mechanical table?
Not necessarily.
At the end of the call, I did ask him, and he says that he has packages that are over 3,000.
Yeah. So as long as you did all that, we're
Cool.
good.
Okay. Cool.
Overall,
It was really direct.
Yeah, that was really good though. Like you just sound super confident and like everything. I mean, that was like really good.
Yeah, well, the reason I'm calling is we've been sending decompression patients calls. I just wanted to see if you'd be open to a conversation there this week while possibly sending some patients over.
I'm not. I appreciate you giving us a call back.
Is there a reason that you might be a bit skeptical? Maybe some information that I could send to help clear anything up?
Yeah, if you want to email me just like with what that entails, how you get the patient on, I'll take a look at it, but there's so many companies out there that claim to do this.
Hey, Dr. Alex, we spoke earlier this week about some decompression patients. I just want to check in and see if you got that email that I sent over. Be able to check that out.
Yeah, to be honest, the email really didn't have anything in it, so I'm not interested. I appreciate that.
Gotcha. Were you able to check out that video link that I sent? were able to open that and access it?
Yeah, I don't think it's for us, but I appreciate you giving me a call back.
Gotcha. No worries. Just curious. Is there anything within the video that felt like it wasn't a good fit at the moment?
I'm going with some different options right now, and I want to stick with those options before trying anything else. But I appreciate your call, and I'll reach out if I need help with you guys.
Yeah, for sure. No worries, man. You have a good one.
Dude.
Major persistence.
Dude, that was freaking crazy. Like, you were just in there, just getting down to the root cause of everything. I mean, all right. So first meeting of the day is, when it comes to digital ops, is always our sales meeting at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Always got to have that 15-minute, sometimes 20-minute daily meeting every single day where we're going over quotas, wins from yesterday, and then playing some calls just to get the brain flowing and going so they can be primed to start that day strong. Now I'm jumping into a slow client meeting. This meeting is only to audit slow clients, finding the constraints in the campaign, whether it's a marketing issue or an appointment setting issue. And we're just really all hands in on making sure that slow clients that are below KPI are being addressed properly every single week. No client left behind.
Scheduling, I also found, so that people are canceling because of that. I also found that scheduling stats were wrong. I think that got fixed. So I found during my audit that qualified tags were not populating. Victor told me this morning at 5 a.m. that it was fixed. Regardless of the client, regardless of anything else, we had a major lack of execution on the scheduling then, which was coached on Monday, so I shouldn't be seeing that issue, but of course we'll be looking back. Okay, happy Friday!
What is Stevie wearing?
This is the best.
You don't like it?
I don't know.
Some of the most Girl Scout cookies, how to braid hair, you know, all these Girl Scout
Everything they're braided. Let's go. We have a girls' night. We're gonna roll popcorn today. We're gonna extend our popcorn date. What we want to talk about is our morning routines, our evening routines. I think we've been talking a lot about this, and I think it's so important to have some type of routine that's helping you sleep, that's helping you keep energized in the morning. I make my coffee, I take the dog to the front porch, we check on our plants, and we watch the sunrise. That gets me fired up. I'm gonna popcorn it to Branson.
And I'm glad we're on this topic. Big change that I made since 2023 was just limiting the sugar. So I'm a big coffee guy, very big on coffee. I love making my wife coffee in the morning. That's my routine. But I took out the oat milk and all these sugar because I didn't realize how much it was affecting me. I'm happy to say, since the beginning of 2023, I came from 197. I'm now at 174. I'm actually
So right after the slow client meeting at 11:45, we had our team 911 meeting. This is the entire company on the meeting besides the sales team who's out there grinding. But we have on Fridays, this is actually a great idea. I got it from Michael Schreiber, who got it from, I think it was Gary Bird. Shout out to both of you guys. But on Fridays, we actually just have a coffee and just shoot the shit team meeting, which is about 20 to 30 minutes long. And today we specifically popcorned on people. We wanted to know what their morning routine looked like. These are great exercises to obviously encourage good habits and healthy lifestyles, and at the same time we get to know each other and build just a better relationship, just stronger culture, and definitely a huge win. Now I'm 2 minutes late, but I'm now jumping into our dental R&D meeting. Basically all we do on this meeting is we look at our system, we look at our calls, and we're just trying to figure out how to make it even better and better, which is really just reflected in more appointments, higher show rates, better quality, all that type of stuff. So about to get in.
Let's get into the dental. So me and Jasmine had a call with iSoftball, this softball company yesterday. Pretty much how it went is, we can do exactly what we wanted. All we need is the address. The only caveat is it is really expensive.
What?
Yeah. It's
like this.
so how much?
Hurry up.
So even with like
Just say it.
lowest, boy, it all
How much
depends
is
on
it?
how many- It could be like 20
Huh?
dudes a month.
Oh my god, what the fuck? If that makes the product better, I'm all about it. Then, once we figure out, oh shit, this is like the real deal, then we realize, okay, how do we increase our price or change our system? Because we could even say, hey, you have two options. One, we check verbally, still pretty successful, or we can do the certainty pre-check score, and that program is a little bit more. We'll just figure it out. So here's my take on meetings. 95% of meetings should be strictly based on innovating and making things better, or following up on projects that are really developed to make your product, system, or team better. So right now we just got out of a dental meeting, and we're figuring out a way to get the patient's exact credit score on the phone, and whether they're either over a 650 or under is whether we decide if we're going to schedule them or not. So this is really taking lead quality to the next level. This is absolutely huge. This is the way you guys got to think when it comes to your product and your agency and serving your clients at the highest level. Now, I got a meeting in 1 minute, 12:30. Shout out to Ryan in Black Sheep Agency. Ryan won the sales competition in January, and we now have a one-on-one call with him just to dive deep into his agency and see how we can help him scale any further. So right now he's at 20K a month, yeah, our goal is to take him to the next level. What up, Ryan? How are we doing?
Fantastic, man.
What's the MRR at? What did you do in January?
January, I think like 22, had churn in Q4. Wow, dude. That smacked me in the face. Definitely humbling,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, what do you feel like you need help on?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think my closing rate, if I can input and output ads, wasn't, the DMs have slowed down a little bit, but the ads are making up for it. So it's just about getting my closing rate better.
This comes down to like in February, how many people did you pitch? And what was your close rate? Pitching means they're actually qualified. So you should be at least a 30% close rate on that. You're getting appointments, then you're probably getting rid of half of them. And then out of the half, you're only pitching half of those or something like that. It's kind of like a teeter down. So if you can get down to like pitch close percentage and get that at least 30%, then we know like you're somewhat decent at closing, right? But I think that pick one channel. Is it gonna be paid ads right now? You can have your boy calling people and now you're running ads and I don't even know what else you're doing. That's a lot of shit for at 20K a month. Given that you're already accustomed to paid ads, I would just remove all the clutter and just get dialed in. Calls after calls after fucking calls. So about to go on probably my 8th meeting of the day at 4 o'clock. Besides that, just got this new, what do you call that? Portrait painting? Yeah. Poster, whatever. But you'll figure it out is like a phrase that I've been using for a long time. And when we saw that on Instagram, we're like, we gotta buy that. And so obviously, you know, the whole point of it is you're gonna figure this shit out as long as you show up every day and put in the work. If you do that and you have logical ways of thinking and you solve problems and you just keep going, you will figure it out.
Okay, so this is the client cancellation piece. So this document is to help with the offboarding process when it comes to a client leaving. Whenever a client cancels services, this is stored on our Google Drive. This is for the marketing manager and the go high-level text. Does several things. Keep our business managers clean and in good standing. Allows clients to have fresh algorithms every time. Keeps your Slack clean and make sure the old payment methods on the accounts are removed.
So moving forward, we should never have an issue here. Now, offboardings are very, very important because if you don't, we don't know what's going to happen, and we can charge this card even further. Client gets mad if it's our card. We get charged this fee that we have to collect. So once the onboarding happens, that needs to be like a high priority tasks that need to be done.
Daniel, did we ever create a double ad spend SOP?
Yeah, I sent a link eventually.
For double ad spend, Anthony, really just comes down to just being organized and aware, and I think Daniel's SOP is gonna showcase that. So if we're 10 days behind on some accounts, we have to make up for that ad spend.
Right.
And so you guys understand this sheet like thoroughly?
Mm-hmm.
And then how it's deciphered between a marketing constraint or scheduling, and if it's a marketing constraint, we can find out, okay, it's a marketing constraint that has less than 15 qualified leads. And then when we look in, if we're not getting any leads at all, obviously we have to start from the top. Lots of leads, lots of net leads, no one's responding, and we have to think differently, right? Like, how the hell are we going to increase the response? Because we're getting a bunch of leads and everyone's saying they have 650. What are we going to do there? So that all makes sense?
Yeah.
So you guys have right
Hold
now.
on, real
what is
quick.
the team?
Let's get them on. We got 20 minutes left in the vlog before Caitlin goes, so we gotta say what up to Nick and Seth, who won the sales competition.
What up?
Let's get it.
Let's go.
How many sales did you guys get? What did all that look like?
Yeah, so we got 6 sales last month. What was the MRR we added, Seth? Was it like?
I think it was like 14.
Yeah, 14,000.
Let's go.
And so we started. We're like 3 months in to the black sheet, killing it. Started at 1,500. Now next month we're gonna be doing around 20K.
Let's go.
So
yeah. That's what's up.
Stoked.
Hell yeah.
Fucking go.
That's right. All right, guys, so that's basically what a day in the life looks like for me right now. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of meetings going on, which is why before 9 o'clock, usually from 6:30 to 8:30 or 6 to 8:30, that's where I get my deep work in. That's where I actually have the time to work on the projects and think about the things that I need to do to move the business. But all my meetings are important. They're all about either building and developing people, pushing departments closer to goal, making sure that everything's just really just about innovation and growing people and leading the department heads. But I gotta go, got another meeting. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.